Tensions have grown surrounding immigration since President Donald Trump took office. Today in Boise, community leaders and immigration experts talked about the effects of the new president's policies and concerns about how they could harm Idaho's economy. Jude Binkley joining us now. Jude, you looked at how it would impact Idaho's undocumented workforce.
Well, Hunter, President Trump has signed a slew of executive orders targeting undocumented immigrants since taking office last month. Panelists who spoke today say losing workers to deportation or other sanctions would have costly consequences. Agriculture is a pillar of Idaho's economy, but industry leaders say President Trump's push to end undocumented immigration would harm their sector.
We've got basic economic needs like food production that don't happen without this workforce.
During an immigration panel hosted by the City Club of Boise, Idaho Dairymen's Association CEO Rick Narabout laid out the harsh reality facing farmers.
There's a lot of unknowns, there's a lot of uncertainty, and that's causing stress for both the employers and the employees in those situations.
According to a 2024 study by the University of Idaho's McClure Center, 35,000 undocumented workers are employed by Idaho companies, with 10,000 of them filling jobs on farms, ranches, and dairies.
You've got 10,000 jobs that are being filled by somebody that's here without status, that job otherwise isn't going to be filled by a domestic workforce. We don't have a whole gallery of individuals looking to work in agriculture, let alone any other sector of the economy.
But the need for undocumented workers stretches beyond Idaho's dairy farms and potato fields.
Agriculture, home building, service industries, hospitality, hotels, all of these different sectors of our economy are very dependent on the same workforce.
Your favorite restaurant, maybe even in the mall, it might be owned by an undocumented person. And I think people need to realize that they're here, they're part of our community.
Immigration lawyer Brandy Perez says a lot of the messages about immigration are created to cause fear and force people to leave the U.S. on their own. The Trump administration has said it will increase deportations by expanding where ICE operates. Perez says in a recent meeting, agents working in Idaho shared what they're focused on.
There's only 9 ICE agents in the state of Idaho, and they don't have any intention of, arresting children, of going into schools and detaining children. They don't really have the capacity, and hearing that was a great relief for me, that, they want to focus on criminals. They need to go back. But people who are here just to work, to feed their families, who are contributing to our economy, if they all stop going out to eat, our restaurants are going to hurt. If they stop going to the grocery store, our grocery stores are going to hurt. And the money that they spend helps make our community better.
And another topic that came up was Trump's first term versus priorities during his second term. His previous administration didn't target agriculture workers for deportation, but based on what's being said at the national level, things could be different under this second term. Hunter, it really goes back to there being so much uncertainty right now.
Yeah, and we're going to be talking about that coming up for Inside Ag as well. Thank you, Jude.